Alright, we're going to set up a new WordPress install using Godaddy's deluxe hosting service. First thing you'll need to do is go into your account, open up your hosting management, get that screen in there, launch your hosting control center. We're going to assume that you've already bought your domain, and you'll go into domains to configure your hosted domains, and you can see I've already got a number of them added there, but if we were going to add a new one, we would just click add domain and then type in the name of the site that we were going to do. This time it's jeffandmaryjanesite.com, and then you'd put your whatever folder in there. So you can say ABC folder, but the best thing would probably be just to name the folder the same as the domain to help you remember where you've got everything listed. But we've already created one, so we're going to cancel back out of here, and we've created jeffandmaryjane.com. I'm going to do a simple little wedding website for my brother, and it's going to go into pending mode for a few minutes. It usually doesn't take very long to get that set up, and once you do that, then we can go back into our home base on the hosting control center, and we're going to want to install an app. There's a little widget over here that's already there for us. WordPress is the most popular app, so we'll just go straight through that interface. There's probably innumerable ways you can get there, and this is a good way to always make sure you're installing the most recent version of WordPress. This is version 3.0.2, and we want to install now, and we're going to have to tell it where we actually want to install it. So it's going to say which of your compatible hosted domains would you like to use. We want to use jeffandmaryjane.com, or you could just click it like that, and we'll say next. We're going to have to do a little bit of housekeeping here, setting up the database. We want to give it a unique database name, so we'll call it the Jeff and Mary Jane database, and create a nice long password for it here. Go ahead and verify that. Best practice is going to be to use a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters and numbers. Press next. Now it asks us what folder we want to install it in. Our entire site is going to be based off of WordPress, so we want people to be able to go to jeffandmaryjane.com, and that will be the WordPress site itself. So we do not want to put it in a additional folder. And you can see now that even though we created a folder called Jeff and Mary Jane before, that was because we're using deluxe hosting, so technically there's another website that is the main install. So jeffandmaryjane.com is a folder within that, but when people go to jeffandmaryjane.com, we want them to see the front page of this new site, separate install, and that's why we're going to clear that. Alright, so we need to set up the admin, and we'll make we'll just say Krogsgard is the admin name, my name. And for the admin password, same kind of principle here. I'm going to make it something that's pretty easy to remember. Could even be the same as your database name if you wanted to. Let's give it a unique email address. And let's go ahead and title the blog. That's pretty simple to do when we get in there, but it'll do it for us. So let's call it Jeff and Mary Jane. And finish. And there you go. It's going to take a little bit to set this up. It'll send us an email saying that it's ready to go, and we'll come back and finish the rest.